Daniel?
Yeah, Paddy, go for it.
Yes.
Daniel, another point with a clean sheet, but a bit frustrated. Maybe it could have been all three. Give us your overall assessment.
Yes, like I mentioned before, we are playing football games now to win games, and we're just happy when we win a game. So that's definitely a fact. We ticked many boxes today. So we wanted to get off the mark at home, wanted to add the second unbeaten game in a row, wanted to add the second clean sheet in a row, want to take the next step was winning points also in a home game, and this wanted to create more chances than we did in comparison to the Burnley game. These boxes were all ticked today, and for that, yes, we took another step into the right direction also in terms of points. Sadly, just a small step. Today it was definitely possible to make a big step with 3 points and to get this first win under our belt, and for that, yes, we are not over the moon with this result. Great performance, many compliments for this, many compliments for the workload, but sadly got the feeling we created so many good situations, and for this level, more than enough chances also to score a goal, and at least one goal. And if we would have scored today, then we would have won the game. And for that, of course, we're also a bit disappointed we didn't win this game.
I'm sure you've already been asked. You said created a lot of good chances, none better than obviously Josh Sargent first half. Give us your thoughts on that.
Overall, first of all, I have to say that I think Josh was an outstanding performance. His workload was unbelievable against the ball, with the ball. He was able to keep the ball in the pocket, also against really physical back three of Brighton, was able to keep the ball, initiated so many good situations, and brought himself into really good positions as well. I think he played excellent today with Teemu together. But yes, of course, especially the scenes in the first half, he knows better than anyone else that he should have scored anyhow into a empty goal, and I think he underestimated the situation a little bit and was a bit too sure that he would have scored, because he had easily time to take another touch anyhow and then to put the ball easily into an empty net. But also in the second half, after a great through pass of Teemu, 1-against-1 on the goalkeeper, and then he was not there, concentrate on the tidy first touch, also a situation where he should have scored. Teemu had good situations after through ball of Max, and when he tried to chip the ball over the goalkeeper, and later on also together with Milo Dwazica. Yes, on this level, more or less scenes where we should have scored, I would say, at least 1 or 2 goals, and yeah, probably the best scene anyhow when there was an empty net in the first half. To be honest, Josh is probably the most disappointed guy in the dressing room, because he knows that he should have scored in this situation. Then yes, we would have probably created even more, because then Brighton also has to open their setup even a bit more, and it was of course a key scene. Yes, sadly he wasn't able to bring the ball over the line, and for that, yeah, then we have to accept the draw today.
I mean, you said after Watford, it really the focus had to be defensively, been a lot stronger. 2 clean sheets, one of those at Burnley would indicate that is the case. But 2 goals, 2 league goals in 8 Premier League games. I mean, you said the attacking side will have to come, and we saw the options you had on the bench today. Are you concerned at all that productivity, 2 goals in 8?
No, not concerned, because the first task after we have conceded too many goals in the first games, and then you have to make sure you have to build your game step by step. We made sure that we were rock solid in the last game, also like with our team setup. We didn't allow many chances, not even at Everton, not many chances if I'm honest, and especially not at Burnley, and also not tonight. And I also got the feeling, so we have to develop more and more our game offensive wise when you judge the 3 games. So even more chances against Burnley than we did created against Everton, and today even more anyhow. And yes, actually we have also the players who have the cutting edge in order to bring the ball into the empty net, if I'm honest. But it's always the same. So when you find it difficult to score goals, then you have to concentrate and you have to work even harder. And I just have to give compliments to Teemu and Josh also today, because I think they were fantastic against the ball, but also like how they created their chances, and they were good in the pocket and worked really good together. Yes, the final step is right now also to bring the ball over the line, and they both know, yes, that we need to do this, but not just the 2 players up front. I think also Pierre-Les Menou was in a great shooting position anyhow in the first half. Matthias had a fantastic free kick position for a player of his class when we should have scored even a bit more. We had so many set pieces today, so many corners where the delivery could have been a bit better, and also like the movement to the ball a bit better. So even so all my players are also invited to assist and also to score goals anyhow. And for that, it's not just up to punish anyhow Josh after he misses big chance anyhow. No, I just give him compliments for a really good performance. That we have to make sure we defend at the moment really good as a team. We've created today really good as a team. Right now, we have also to make sure that we score more goals together as a team. And performance-wise, and also commitment and workload was really good. I just have compliments. Right now, it's more like also to find the composure in the finishing situations. And yeah, on this topic, we have to work also as a team and not just individuals.
Okay, just a couple more for me, if I can, Daniel. You mentioned then Matthias Norman. You saw the reaction of the fans, really appreciative of his game again today. Word on that, and maybe more importantly, anything to be concerned about the way he hobbled off?
No injury, just cramps because he was exhausted. Top class performance, top class spirit that he also brings on the pitch. I think he was exceptional tonight, and then just have compliments. He was out of training due to his injection therapy for 10 days, just back in team training on Wednesday. But I think he was excellent today, and wanted to leave him as long as ever possible on the pitch, because he was so influential for us and so important for our game. But then, of course, if he had cramps after 70 minutes on both calves, and I had to substitute him. But again, we're all happy that we have him, and this full week will be also beneficial for him in order to to recover a little bit, and then to be ready to go again at Chelsea at the weekend.
Just to clarify as well, no Todd Cantwell today in the 20, Daniel. Obviously, you had Kieran Dowell on the bench. Was that nothing fresh to be concerned about? Just didn't feel he was going to be in your thoughts today?
Hello, mate.
No, Todd missed many weeks. I think it was a long time ago that he was the last time in the starting lineup. Then he missed more or less 3 weeks of team training, and he's just back in team training since the beginning of the weekend. It wasn't a decision against Todd; it was a decision for Kieran, because we got the feeling so he was always available, trains unbelievable hard, really outstanding. And yes, also today we wanted to have, can't afford to have quite similar players in the match day squad, and we had a number 10 type, and with Kieran on the bench, and you can always count on Kieran, and we all got the feeling so perhaps he deserves even more to prove his point, because when he started, it's also like he was also rock solid in his performances. So it's also like for each and every player who comes back after injury or after he missed a few weeks of training, then he has to show consistency on the training process to make sure that I pick him ahead of a different player. And Kieran is a great lad, and also has the skills to deliver end products. He's a creative player, who finds the final pass, and it's not easy for a player who missed 2, 3, 4 weeks anyhow to come back into the game day squad, especially not when we deliver performance like we did in the last 2 weeks. And also, in terms of soft skills, really good atmosphere within the group anyhow. And again, was not a decision against Todd; it was a decision for Kieran.
Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for your time. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers, Paddy. Duncan.
Hi, Daniel. I know what you said about Josh and Teemu missing the chances. Can realistically you survive without finding that killer instinct, though?
No, we need to score goals and also need to win games in order to achieve our target. In the end, we know this. We're not naive. So in the end, you need to win whatever 9, 10 games on this level. And if you just return always back to the restaurant with a clean sheet, anyhow, you don't win a game. So you also need to score goals. Or from now on, we always return back with 9-9 to the person. Then we will give ourselves a chance. But I think this wouldn't be realistic to judge like this. No, we need to score goals, and we need to find this cutting edge. That's also definitely for sure. But if I'm honest, if we deliver performance like this and create chances like this, then I'm also confident that at any point we will score, and also then to win games of football. But you're right, definitely we need to score in order to achieve our targets.